Hi, 1 Hour Smart Home here, and today we're going to show you how to install a Kasa Smart Switch. So we've got a Kasa Smart Switch here, and we're going to remove the existing switch that we've got in there and install this Kasa Smart Switch. So first thing you need to do is make sure the power is off. So you can do that by making sure that you press the switch and that the light that it is connected to does not turn on. So in order to turn the power off, you need to go down to your circuit breaker and turn off the power to the circuit that you're working on. Now, it's also a good idea to use a non-contact voltage meter to check that there's no current running through there. So we've got one right here and it does not detect any voltage, so we are good to go. We'll put a link to one of these below if you want to be extra safe. So now the next thing that you need to do is take off the cover plate, and then we're going to remove the screws from the existing switch to remove it from the junction box. Now that these screws are removed, we can pull the switch free of the junction box and then see the exposed wiring. Now, once we pull the existing light switch free, we're going to pull some of the wiring out here so we can see what we're working with and work on it easier. So just pull out those wire nuts so that we can more easily work with them. Now, it's important to note that the Kasa Smart Dimmer does require a neutral wire. You can see on the back here that it does have a white wire, so that means that it needs a neutral wire in order to work with your existing wiring. So in this switch box, we can see the existing switch has a white wire, but some of you won't have an existing switch in there that requires one, but you can still look in the electrical box for that neutral wire. So we can see that we have a neutral wire in the switch box. If you want to learn more about how to identify a neutral wire, we've got another resource and video that will show you how to do that. Most smart switches do require a neutral wire, so that is something to note before you go installing the Kasa Smart Switch. So now that we've got our wiring relatively easy to access, it's a good idea to take a picture so that you understand which wires go where. We've got our red wire here, that is the load wire. You've got the black wire here, that is the hot wire, and that's the incoming power. We've got our neutral wire and then our ground wire. So we're just going to start disconnecting these. On the back of the TP-Link or Kasa Smart Switch, you can see that it has a neutral wire, a live and load wire, and a ground wire. In this case, you don't need to know which one's the hot and which one is load. They're interchangeable on this particular switch, so you can wire either one of these black wires to either the hot or the load wire, and you'll be okay there. So that's what we're going to start with first. We're going to disconnect the existing hot wire or line wire here, and we're just going to connect it to one of the black wires on the back of the Kasa Smart Switch. Go ahead and connect the existing hot wire to the new Kasa Smart Switch. So we go ahead and get these two lined up and then go ahead and screw on the wire nut. Now we're going to connect the existing load wire to the new load wire terminal on the Kasa Smart Switch. Now we're going to go ahead and disconnect the existing neutral and connect the neutral wire to the Kasa Smart Switch. Now we're going to disconnect the existing ground wire and then connect it to the new ground wire on the Kasa Smart Switch. Now what we're going to do is fold the wires back into the junction box and then install the Kasa Smart Switch onto the existing junction box. So we make sure that we've got all the wires nice and secure and then fold them back gently into the electrical box so that we can get this switch installed. Now we're going to take the two screws and secure it to the junction box. Now with the Kasa TP-Link switch installed in the junction box, we can go ahead and install the cover plate and install the two screws on the Kasa TP-Link Smart Switch. Now we have the Kasa Smart Switch installed and we're ready to go turn the power back onto the circuit breaker. You can see that the Kasa Smart Switch is powered up and now we have power. So we've officially installed the Kasa Smart Switch. Now we can add it to the Kasa TP-Link app so that we can control it remotely from our phone or with Google Home or Alexa voice commands. We open up the Kasa Smart app and download it on our phone, create a username and password, and then we're ready to go. Now to add the Kasa Smart Switch to the app, all we're going to do is click in the upper right hand corner on this plus symbol and click add a new device. Now we're going to select the device that we're going to connect, which is a smart switch. We've just got the Kasa Smart switch, this top one, so we're going to go ahead and click that. It says before we start, have you already installed it? And we have, so we go ahead and click yes here. It says, is it blinking orange and green? Yes, it is. And now we're going to connect the Kasa Smart switch to the Kasa app so that we can remotely control our Kasa Smart switch from the phone. Now we have to choose a network and enter our password and username. Now the Kasa Smart switch has connected to the app, and all we need to do is give it a name. We're going to call this one Study and then Connect. We press next, and now we can choose an icon. I'm just going to leave it with the stock icon, which looks like a light switch. It says, congratulations, your smart switch is ready for use. Sounds good. And now our device should populate here. You can see the Study popped up on the app, and now I can turn it on and off from my phone. In the Kasa Smart app, you can also set schedules, timers, away modes, and check the runtime or energy usage of your Kasa Smart switch. So thank you for watching this installation video on how to install a Kasa Smart switch. We're going to have a link to this smart switch below. It is an incredible value. We've got all kinds of videos that teach you how to install smart light switches and this Kasa Smart switch, or connect it to Alexa or Google Home. So thank you for watching, and if you want to support us, please subscribe. That helps this channel. Give us that thumbs up or click any of the links below. Thank you.